Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. I am seriously so excited to guide you through today's topic. We are unpacking a fascinating analysis straight from Anasup Consulting, and it looks at a monumental paradigm shift that's happening literally right now. We're talking about the rise of agentic coding and AI agents, and how this technology is fundamentally transforming software development from the ground up. This isn't just a minor update to how we work, it's a complete reimagining of the entire development lifecycle. So get comfortable, and let's explore exactly what this means for the future of building software.
So what exactly is agentic coding? We're going to bypass the slow build-up today and jump right into the core mystery posed by our source material. If you're in software, IT, or honestly even just adjacent to the tech industry, you've likely felt the tremors of this shift. But what actually separates this concept from the standard artificial intelligence tools we've all been playing with for the last couple of years? Like, why is the word agentic so absolutely crucial here? Well, that single word represents the massive leap from a tool that just helps you type to an entity that helps you think and execute.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. Decoding agentic coding.
Let's anchor our understanding real quick. Agentic coding is the use of autonomous AI agents that can plan, execute, and modernize code, moving far beyond basic code generation. The key differentiator here, the really important part, is autonomy and planning. Standard code generation, what we've kind of gotten used to, is basically asking an AI to write a specific function or maybe fix a syntax error. It's totally reactionary. Agentic coding, on the other hand, involves an agent that can look at a huge, broad objective, break that objective down into a multi-step plan, execute that plan across multiple files, and even proactively modernize the structure as it goes. It is quite literally the difference between having a superpowered calculator and having an incredibly fast, tireless junior developer sitting right next to you.
Moving right along into our timeline. Section 2. The shift to AI agents.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how clearly it divides the past era from the new frontier. Historically, we've relied on passive AI. Think of this as glorified autocomplete. You start typing a line of code and the AI suggests the rest of the line. It's incredibly helpful, it definitely saves keystrokes, but it is fundamentally passive. It waits for you to drive. But now, we're stepping into active AI agents. This is all about autonomous execution. You give the agent a high-level command, for example, hey, migrate this entire authentication module to a new framework. And the agent takes the wheel. It reads the current state, formulates a strategy, and actually begins executing the changes. You are no longer driving the vehicle, you're just giving the destination to a highly capable autonomous driver.
Which brings us to the practical application. Section 3. Modernizing the codebase.
So how does an agent actually modernize legacy code? Well, we all know that updating massive, outdated code bases is the absolute bane of IT. It's the digital equivalent to playing Jenga blindfolded, right? It's slow, it's expensive, and it's super risky. But AI agents use a very concrete workflow to tackle this. Step 1. The agent analyzes the existing legacy codebase. It can read through millions of lines of code to map dependencies and understand the core logic way faster than a human team ever could. Step 2. It refactors from modern standards. It identifies deprecated libraries, inefficient loops, or security vulnerabilities, and just rewrites them using current best practices. And Step 3. It tests those autonomous changes. The agent doesn't just write the code and walk away, it runs tests to ensure the new modernized code behaves exactly as the legacy code did, just vastly more efficiently. It's a complete end-to-end modernization loop. And this brilliantly illustrates why this shift is such a big deal. This modernization loop builds into massive structural advantages. First off, it completely solves traditional coding bottlenecks. No more waiting 3 days for a routine pull request review just because the team is bogged down manually tracking down a single bug. Second, it enables the autonomous execution of complex logic. We aren't just talking about changing a few variables here, we're talking about restructuring entire architectures overnight. And third, it rapidly updates outdated legacy frameworks. For IT managers and developers, this completely clears out the technical debt that historically paralyzes innovation. You can finally stop maintaining the past and actually start building the future.
Let's shift gears and talk about you. Section 4. The future human developer.
Anasup Consulting points this out perfectly in their analysis, stating developers are moving from being typists to managers of AI agents. So the crucial point is that your value in the workplace is fundamentally changing. The human role is elevating from manual labor, like the literal typing of syntax and memorization of specific programming language quirks, to high-level strategic management. As a developer, your new job is to orchestrate, guide, review, and strategize. You're becoming a director. You tell the agents what the business logic needs to achieve, the agents execute the heavy lifting of the actual coding, and you review their architecture to ensure it aligns with the ultimate goal. It's a massive promotion in terms of your strategic value.
I want to leave you with the final, provocative thought. If AI agents write and modernize code completely autonomously, what exactly is your role going to look like tomorrow? How do you need to adapt your skills today to become the manager, the orchestrator, the visionary of tomorrow's software development landscape? The age of agentic coding isn't coming, you guys. It's already here. The only question left is how you choose to evolve right alongside it. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep adapting, and I will see you next time.